How ya do? All right. Oop. I'm tossing the camera all over the place. Oh shoot, I accidentally get some isopropyl over here. I did. Alrighty. Hello everybody. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Hold on, I gotta plug in my lamp. Boy. Hi, is it Taco? Not sure if I said your name correctly. I'm sorry if I didn't. But welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hi, welcome in. Go to you too. Nails. Hold on. Hi. Is it mommy? Hello, welcome in. Hi. Is it Ashley? Hello. Hi, Paisley. Welcome in. Hi, Paisley. I don't know how to say that, so that's why I'm going to say hi, Paisley. Thank you, Ellie. I appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate it. Definitely helps out. Welcome in, everybody. Let me know if you guys have any nail questions. I do not gatekeep around here. I love talking about nails. give that a minute. Hi, Claudia. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Don't be sorry, but thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I understand everyone has a busy life, so you don't ever have to be sorry for not being here. I get it. If you guys haven't checked out my Minnie Mouse nails that I did them last night off live and I posted them as a short. For some reason, they're not doing very well as a short. So if you guys would check them out and if you like them, definitely give them a like. I appreciate that so much. You had a feeling I was getting too many Mouse. Well, your feeling was right. Yeah, I got those charms from was it Timu or Shein? I think it was Timu. I want to use them. I'm gonna use the stitch ones for this. I think the pink and the blue one. I was actually really proud of the handwriting that I did on the Minnie Mouse. I think that's the best I've written on the nails yet. Thank you guys for all the likes and everything. I appreciate it. Excuse me. Hello, is it? Not sure how to say your username, but hello, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the likes and everything. I appreciate it. Welcome in, everyone. Let me know if you have any nail related questions. I do not gatekeep around here. That's cool. I hope you're able to do that soon, Adam. Hi, Angel. Welcome and thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Thank you. Hi, Paisley. Hi, Roland. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Hi, Spark Bracelets. Welcome back. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I'm glad to hear that. Eh. Uh, um. Uh, I guess way to make a long thing short. I'm back on antibiotics, so I don't know how great I am, but I'm here, so that's all that matters, right? Hi again, Paisley. Hi, Amy. I haven't seen you in a bit because I took a break off YouTube Live because I wasn't feeling well for like 9 days. How was YouTube Lives then? Oh, you always make me crack up. I shouldn't do that. I do. I was watching I don't know if it was a streamer or like a documentary last couple days, and they were doing it about like homeless people and stuff, and um he he was saying the same thing you just said. It has me questioning the way that I was viewing things. It's funny. Yeah, I know. It's so funny. I've found myself in the years past watching like TikTok lives or YouTube lives like that. It's like it's so bad you can't turn turn it off, but you can't look away, but you can't scroll on, but you know you should because it's like you're giving them more power by watching them. I haven't I usually scroll on nowadays when sometimes lives are a little questionable. The ones that get me are the ones that sit there and they talk about like nothing. And I'm like, how do people watch them? They don't provide like a service of like, doing some kind of arts or crafts or, like fixing a machine or something like that. And they just sit there and they talk about nothing. And I'm like, how do people just sit there and watch them? And they have more viewers than me. What the heck? No, TikTok is not normal. Girl, I don't know what they put in my algorithm feed, but my TikTok algorithm feed is messed up. See, I don't see as much of the people selling things on TikTok. I see more of ones like in homeless encampments, and I'm not laughing at that. That's not what I'm laughing at. But like, they say they have money, but they rather live in homeless encampments because our society's messed up. I don't know. Don't ask me. That's what I'm saying. My TikTok feed is messed up. I don't get as much of people selling things. I get weird stuff on my TikTok feed. Yeah, it's my algorithm. It's messed up. Mm. Search products or probably. Funny thing is, I don't search much on TikTok anymore. It used to be just like nails because I would look at how everyone else was hashtagging. That's why I didn't know why my algorithm is so messed up, but it is. It is. I swear I can't even say what was on my algorithm the other day, but just put it this way, it had me crying like a baby when I saw that my algorithm is a mess. And I should say it takes a lot to make me cry. And it wasn't like it was directed at me or anything. It was like something someone went through and it's just like, I couldn't. No, I know. I know. They call it there's a certain part of YouTube and the internet they call it, and I just don't want to say it. I can't even remember it even if I yes, it's like once you say it comes no I'm kidding. I'm being stupid. Hey D, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Before. I I was talking about that one time with a friend recently that I feel like just because we have phones, everybody and their mother feels like they want to at least try live out for one reason or another. It's got everyone feeling like they're actors and actresses, I feel like. No, I don't so. Mm-mm. No, I know. I know. No. You think that's bad? I'll tell you another site. I probably should tell you. They have Twitch for like live streamers, but then they have it's called Kick too. So if you ever feel like you're scrolling through YouTube and it's just really weird, get on Kick and it'll be even weirder sometimes. There's one on there that I question. I shouldn't say it. Yeah, so Twitch is live stream too, and then Kick too. Twitch, they'll be a little bit more, they have more P's and Q's, like they have to follow, just like YouTube. Kick, they don't have as many P's and Q's that they have to follow. They still do, but not as much. It's called Kick. It's just like Kick. Kick. Hi, Liv. Welcome in. Don't blame me. You- when you see when you see characters on there, please don't come back and blame me. I warned you. Oh yeah, I remember you saying that. You saw and whatnot. Thank you, Liv. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like them. I used to. So I don't think I've ever talked about this on live. And I'm not coming at anyone when I say this. I know we all have our different hobbies. Thank you. Um, but I used to make like babies' clothing, um, and bedding, and then I used to also make bedding for dolls and dogs and pets and stuff. So and I used to sell it. This was years ago. Anyway, I had one lady, literally, she would tell me how her dolls would come alive at and how they would do things. And she had a name and she had a whole house for them inside her house. It was a sight and a story to see. The stories I could tell from that is hysterical. Thank you, Liv, for the gift. I appreciate it. It used to have me questioning. And like she would tell me, she would like, no, you can't use this material. And it was a doll, like American Girl doll. She's like, "No, you can't use this material." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Is it because it'll stain? Because I knew some dark colors will rub off and stain." She's like, "No, no." She doesn't like the material. I said, "Oh, thank you, Dee, for being a member for 2 months. I appreciate it so much." But she was the politest thing. She was so sweet, but it was just funny. I still feel like she was yanking my leg, but then I was like, I don't know, was she really serious about this? I still question it to this day. But she could feel it and it would irritate her. Oh my god. I was telling my friend, and she's like, "You were thinking of it way too logical." I said, "What do you mean?" She says, "You came out of stance thinking that it was because it was going to stain. Because dark colors, some dark colors, if you don't like pre-treat beforehand, it would stain the doll." And she's like, "No, no, no. The doll has feelings, don't you know?" Aw, thank you, Dee. I appreciate it. It does help. Girl, if I would have been doing that, I don't think I would have ever been able to get her to stop messaging me. And then there was this other one. She literally, her husband was getting fed up with her 'cause she had like a study or something, and then she took over his office with the dolls, kicked him out of the office, and literally looked like it. It was prettier than my house. It looked like the houses that she had made were custom made, and they must have cost her a fortune to do. They had like crystal chandeliers. They had this. Her husband went to the garage and created a office out of the garage because the dolls kicked him. I can't with people. Yeah. But don't get me wrong. I'm all for hobbies and stuff. And I don't judge anybody, but that was just too funny. The stories that I would hear from these people and their dolls had me questioning my sanity at some points. Yeah. And it's so funny because every now and then I still get messages from my old customers and they're like, "Have you decided to start selling again?" I'm like, "Nope, I stopped selling for sale." And they're like, "But I can't find the quality for my doll stuff like you used to." And at some point I just want to say, "It's just a doll," but I bite my tongue, right? Yeah, I don't know. According to them, it was the material that their dolls liked. No, but other customers did say it was for, like, their kids and stuff, and the stuff it just lasted a lot longer than other stuff, like, they bought from Walmart or even American Girl doll or stuff like that, or Reborn or wherever have you. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, no, and that's the thing. Um, and until I start doing that, I never like, I knew there's such thing as shoe collections, and you're exactly right. And bag collections, and some people like coins, and some people like, like me, nails, and there's so much things. I never knew how much in the adult world dolls are a real thing too, and how much it's like, and bless their heart, I don't rag on them for it at all. I just thought some of the conversations were funny. Not a lot. I, I had hundreds and hundreds of customers, and a lot of them were return customers. Not a lot of them were like that. It was only like 1% that I would have that would literally tell me a story about their doll going out and doing this and saying this to them and stuff like this. But that was very far and few between. I just thought they had a really good, um, what's it called? I thought they just had a, what is it called? Like, sense of, I can't even think of it. I know what I'm thinking of. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Oh, and then the lady came back, the one that kicked her husband out of the room to take over his room too, and he says, "You know, I would say to you it's either me or the dolls, but I know I know you're gonna choose the dolls, so I'm not gonna even say it to you." Yes, that's what I was looking for, a good imagination. That's what I feel like sometimes it was too. Yes, a good imagination. I felt like some of these people just had a good imagination. Thank you. Because if you look on, don't go too deep down the rabbit hole, but if you look on Instagram and on like YouTube, people actually create rooms and houses and they do skits for their dolls, the Barbies, all kinds of dolls, and they put it up on YouTube and people actually watch it and like it. That's what I do with either the dolls or me. I think she would have chose the dolls. And you had to see it. It was the pictures she sent me were absolutely beautiful, and she actually had people hand make and wood these houses for these dolls. It was beautiful. Rabbit hole. Uh-oh. Yeah, and some of these stories, the ones that like film the stories of like Barbie dolls and stuff like that, and they film like they're like telenovelas. There's this one girl, she still does it to this day, and she does like, I mean, it's like a full on telenovela. She actually does really good. And but for Barbies. And she even has like Maury sometimes. Who's the baby daddy in Barbie land? I can't. Something to bounce, right? Jeez. Next thing they'll tell me my dog talks behind my back. Oh, but there really is a hobby for everyone. That's why when some people come in here and they're like, "Who would watch you for hours paint nails?" I'm like, "There's people that would, but there's people for everything." Oh my goodness, that's funny. Hey, there's people that take Lego minifigures and they create whole movies with it and stuff. And they're like cities and stuff that Legoland has. Not Legoland, the Lego buildings that they create. You're just here for my rabbit hole stories. Oh, jeez. The crazy part is I probably still have those messages. I would never do that to someone though. I expose them like that, but it's just funny. I could reread them for story time. Hi, is it Kiki's? Welcome in. I mean, they were so funny. I would pass them on to like family members or my mom or anybody. I'm like, am I reading am I reading this correctly? Please tell me I need to go back to school. I need to learn how to read better. You're fine. Like life is normal again. That's funny. Not a bad thing to be normal. Thank you, Kiki. You too. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. I hope you have a good day or night too. You just literally put the at sign and then instead of spacing, I believe you put the name right after the at sign, I believe. But don't quote me. I haven't been on in someone's chat in a while. Probably about a month. No, I think you should. Well, you might have to. But like usually if it's people that have like shops that I tag, it'll pop up. Or if they have like a channel, it'll usually pop up like once I start putting like the first three letters of their username. At least that's how it's worked for me. I usually just use it when I tag the shops. Yeah, it does do that. Huh. I wonder why. I don't know if it's true, but I've had a lot of people that have been complaining about YouTube's been changing their name around. I don't know if that's true or if like someone's gotten into their account or got their credentials, or maybe it's like a kid or, you know, our partner or something. I don't know, but a lot of people have been complaining about that recently. Yeah, you can change it. You just got to go into wherever the edit thing is. Mine looks a little different because I'm a YouTube partner, but usually it should be wherever like your user, it should be your username, it should be your profile picture, and then up there somewhere it should say edit profile. And you should be able to do it there. That uh I don't celebrate Christmas, but I am. It's so funny that you asked about Stitch because that's exactly what these nails are. I'm just gonna put the Stitch characters in the pink. Think I'm gonna use this one and then the pink, these two. It's funny that you asked that. That's what I'm doing. But not the Christmas part, because I don't celebrate. So sorry about that, but the other part, yes. I gotta do pink and stuff. This one. No, I'm not. But I don't like I say I don't celebrate uh what's it called? And it honestly is more than just like religion for me. But I don't get into that stuff. I just talk about nails and sometimes crazy life stories that I have that I can actually share. Aw, that's cute. Yeah, that's two things I don't get into on this channel is religion and politics. I don't touch it with a 10-foot pole. I just like to thank you. I just like to do nails and have a good time and spread positivity and that's about it. Yeah, it is. I feel like it's toxic sometimes. Hi, Gary. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate it. No, because I'm not gonna wear the nails and no one else is. If you look really closely, I use all one size. The reason being is because the reason why I use all one size is because the canvas is bigger, so I have more canvas. But no, no one's gonna be wearing these. And I don't like wearing press-ons, so I usually do it on my nails. I don't like to glue it on after I'm done with it. But I do have e-gobs of videos and lives on here. If you just put K-Bug Crafter Nails and like search on how I do my press-on nails after that, and it'll bring up all my press-on nail videos and all my videos either doing gel X or how to put nails on or whatever nail tips you're looking for. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I got a lot of messages I gotta catch up on. I hear you, Amy. Right. You do acrylics? I'm actually allergic to acrylics, so I don't do acrylic. You're welcome. No worries. That's what I'm here for. Yeah. So I actually like doing my press-on nails a little bit different. I like actually gluing them and then I paint them once I glue them because I like to seal them in around my cuticles. This job, I didn't do that good because I was rusty. I took a break of doing nails for like 9 or 10 days. So came back rusty and now I really do feel like if I'm not doing it every day, I really do lose some of my technique. You're allergic to latex. Yeah. I feel like allergies now are so much more common than they used to be. And before I started doing nails on live and doing nails on social media, I didn't know anyone like any of my friends or family members, none of them had an allergy to acrylic. So I didn't know how common it actually was until I started coming live. And actually, a lot of my subscribers do also have allergies to acrylic. Yeah, a lot of people like to practice on either hands or stands like that. And I actually highly recommend it because if you think about it, we only do our nails what if you're not like me and you're not a content creator, we only usually do our nails what maybe 2 to 3 times a month, maybe or less. So that doesn't really give you a lot of great practice time. So that's why I always recommend if you want the hand, that's one way, or press on stands, that's another way. So you can practice in between and it really helps. Oh, really? I know someone that's allergic to like gold and silver too. That's really uncommon though. Like I don't know many people. Yeah, I have thin nails, but not from this. Have thin nails because I have anemia problems and like absorption to like vitamins and stuff. So I've always had thin nails. That's what got me down the rabbit hole when I was young, trying to figure out like vitamins and so on and so forth to try and grow them stronger. But nowadays they have I don't know if you've ever heard of hard gel. So it's a light gel, but it's right underneath of being if like rubber base or builder gel, and it's easier to apply and it gives your nails some extra strength and it's harder than regular gel. Hard gel is a really good thing. And sometimes you can put like hard gel on your nails. I do it sometimes. I know other people that do it too. And then go ahead and do your nails with like acrylic or whatever. I do with like rubber base or builder. Yeah, that should, if you get the right one, it should definitely give you some strength, really good strength. I'm gonna get off in a minute. I'm gonna go make some French toast breakfast for dinner. Yeah, I do too. So, there, I forget. This lady that I've been watching for years on YouTube and Instagram and stuff. She cooks. Um and she came out and it went viral. She came out with this years ago French toast recipe with just milk and butter and and cinnamon, and that's it. And the bread. Don't use eggs or anything, and it comes out even better than when you would make the eggs with the than if you made French toast with eggs. And that's what I do. And now I have actually done a hack. I actually use brioche bread when I do that, and then you put maple syrup on the end of it, and oh my goodness, it's so good. And all you use is, well, maple syrup, the bread, the butter, and milk. Milk is the substitute for the egg. That's it. And cinnamon. Hey, spark bracelets. I'm almost done, y'all. Wait. Right? Brioche bread is so good and thick. It's like the perfect bread for French toast. But I've also been wanting to like make one day French toast like cinnamon bread with the brioche. I think would be really, really good. Thank you. Thank you, Melissa. Welcome in. I appreciate it. Yes. I love maple syrup though. The maple syrup just like pulls it together for me. I'm a big fan of that. Think I'll just do one more. Ooh, pineapple jelly. That sounds yummy. Cherry. That sounds yummy. But yeah, doing it with the milk instead of the eggs just makes it so much quicker too. It's just like an easy thing. I saved like French toast for like nights that I just don't want to eat too much. Like I just want one French toast and I'm good. Then put some fruit on the side. Yummy. Hi, Angie. Thank you. I'm glad you like the nails. Yeah, I don't use eggs at all. I just use the milk. It comes out just like I used eggs. I don't like the taste of the eggs. I'm not a big egg person though. I've never really have been. Like if I do eggs, I'm doing it with feta and vegetables and or I'm doing it with chorizo and cheese and then onions. I'm not doing eggs just by itself. Or I'm doing it like as a fried egg and I'm putting it on avocado toast and putting some green onions on top of it. Use quail eggs. How's that? You're allergic to gel? Okay, that's cool. Melissa, I'm glad that you're able to. Yeah, regular polish is a great thing, I believe. I'm not professional to do if you're allergic, so that's definitely a way to go. And nail stamping, yeah. There's Melissa, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to do a short and there with the lady that I follow, but she does nail art, not just nail stamping with regular polish. Like she uses just regular polish. I think that channel would be so good for you. Not that you're not welcomed here. I love having you here, but just so you can have more resources since you're allergic to it. Yes, I do too. Avocado toast is my favorite. I do it a little differently than most, but I love it. I like using I like topping mine with cherry tomatoes. I think they're called flavor bomb. Those are my favorite. Yeah, she used a lot of the creator I'm talking about. I think it's Greater or Gray or something. I just can't remember all of it. She last I checked, she was almost at 1 million subscribers. She's really knowledgeable and has been doing it for a while. But yeah, she does it with regular polish, and I believe she gets a lot of her regular polish from Hello Taco. I've never tried them and never really even looked into them because I use gel, but I might one day. With a yolk, yes. And avocado, it's yummy. Absolutely. Hi, is it Vivi? I'm sorry if I said your name wrong, but welcome. Yes, it's Grace something, right? And I think she has an English accent, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, avocado toast, absolutely. Sorry. Getting everybody hungry. I always do that, even with my friends and family. And we always talk about food, and they're like, never fails, you always get me hungry. You have a couple of Hello Taco. How is their polishes? Right? Eating, absolutely. Oh, I'm sorry, Amy. Oh, okay. How is that? Maniology? How's that? Yeah, the things that she does with regular polish and how she gets nail art with regular polish, like she's amazing because that's really hard to do. It's harder to get the line straight. Huh. Interesting. All right, y'all. That is it for me. Let me finish reading the comments and then I'm out of here. Based out of Hawaii. That's cool. Huh. I have to. I got keep working on your stuff tonight too, sparkle bracelets. I got further. I just gotta finish. I feel like I'm 45% way done, and then I gotta make the video and edit it once I'm done. I feel you, Amy. It was nice chatting with all of y'all. You're throwing us back to the wild west of YouTube. Strap up. I'm sorry, I had to say it. I'm sorry. All right, bye, y'all. Thank you guys for commenting. Thank you guys for gifting. Thank you to all my channel members. I appreciate y'all. And I will be back, y'all. You know me. Have a good day, y'all. Bye. You too. Everyone, have a fabulous night. Bye, y'all.